So a lot of things that you seem to be very direct, very clear on are things that a number of people who have gotten into politics may not have stepped into as early as you have.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, the Also Brooks campaign and the entire for Senate.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped out there.
Yes.
You were very clear about supporting Trump
Yes.
and why.
Mm-hmm.
And you were also very aggressive
Mm-hmm.
in some of your remarks in those commercials
Right.
regarding Also Brooks. That was a position that, again, was very definitive, but might not have been something, especially at this starting point. What gives you that kind of bold, or do you think things are different enough now that you can do that and not have to worry where the chips fall? I mean, not that they fall anymore anyway, but just a quick question on that.
You know, everything that I do, I believe what I'm doing is right. Now, maybe a year later I said, I shouldn't have done that or I should not have said that. But when I formulated a position, to my core, I believe it's the right thing to do. And I believe it's going to benefit the people that I serve. And I don't mind, I don't necessarily feel the need to stay in office forever. A lot of times you have these, whether they're developers or business interests or high-level politicians, they get to puppet folks and throw cares at them and say, oh, if you're so obedient to me, then I will make you this one day. And they keep people on the leash in hopes that they get to keep their seats or be elevated. I don't have that desire. And I'm fine with not being in office. And so because of that, as long as I'm here, I'm going to take on the positions that I think are right, and I'm going to fight in the way that I think is best for my constituents. That's not to say that I hadn't made any mistakes, but it is to say that I'm going to go to bed with my integrity intact. And there are some people who absolutely love it, and there's some people who don't. And for the people who don't, I have to know that they can come together and try to unelect me, and I have to be fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they succeed, then it is what it is. But what I will not do is be puppeted or, over the years I've had colleagues cry before votes. Oh, I know I shouldn't be voting this way, but I have to. Or I had a colleague tell me, the business community is not going to support me if I don't do X, Y, and Z. And the business community are white people who don't even live in the county.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, in this context,
Mm-hmm.
that we have the conversation in. And so it is what it is. I'm able to, I want to do what's right. And that is what it is. And I'm not going to be afraid to do what is right. And at the point that my detractors come together and do what they do, then we'll fight it out, I'll see them on election day, so to speak. But I look forward to working with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that because I don't want to work with everybody. I want to work with everybody. Why can't all the county leadership get on the same page about parking planning and say, it is a problem to have poor black kids right next to the nation's capital who've never been into a museum. It is a problem that we have the highest taxes in the region, but yet the support that we provide to senior citizens is inadequate. Some of these things that I get the most criticism for, I get the most whispers like, you're right about that, you're right about that, I'm happy you said it. I'm like, can you say it with me? Oh no, And so it is what it is, but I love everyone, I want to work with everybody. There's not a person that I'm unwilling to work with in order to accomplish something that I think is important for the county.